deft movements. Scott turned to Marwood. "Marty, I think your car should be called the Blue Vinyl Crypt. That's what it will turn into if we fall off the cliff or get swiped by a logging truck." "Dude, you're going to get us into a crash that will be biblical in horror," Steve said to Marwood. "You need to let Scott drive." Steve didn't know how to drive a car. Marwood didn't want Scott's help with the driving. "It's a very, very idiosyncratic car," he explained to the Sillett brothers. "In theory, he fixed this car himself. In practice, he worried about it." Lately, Marwood had noticed that the engine had begun to give off a clattering sound, like a sewing machine. He had also become aware of an ominous smell coming from under the hood, something that resembled the smell of an empty iron skillet left forgotten on a hot stove. As Marwood contemplated these phenomena and pondered their significance, he wondered if his car needed an oil change. He was fairly sure that the oil had been changed about 2 years ago, in Alaska, around the time the license plates had expired. The car had been driven 20,000 miles since then, unregistered, uninsured, and unmaintained, strictly off the legal and mechanical grids. "I'm worried you'll screw it up," he said to Scott. Steve handed binoculars to his older brother and climbed back into the Blue Vinyl Crypt. "Dudes, let's go," he said. "We need to go see some tall redwoods." They planned to go backpacking in one of the small California state parks that contained patches of ancient coast redwood forest. None of the young men had ever seen a redwood forest, and Steve seemed keyed up. Redwoods grow in valleys and on mountains along the coast of California, mostly within 10 miles of the sea. They reach enormous sizes in the mild, rainy climate of the northern stretches of the coast. Parts of the north coast of California are covered with a